Evening, everybody. How are you doing? What's happening? Auntie D's here, trying to share some little pleasant moments and see how much a weekend is on us. Persons who have been working or have been out all week would need some time to get some rest. Children who go to school, maybe trying to relax in their beds now. Guys, I'm trying to see how much can get some little energy. Some are trying to do their homework to get it out of the way so nothing would prevent them from having fun, especially if the family has some outings. They don't want to have that to come back to. They're going to try and finish it. And for those stay home moms, I know they'll be almost wrapping up, waiting to have dinner and to have a relaxing, preparing to have a relaxing weekend. To all my followers, my subscribers, my viewers, a wonderful afternoon to you all. Now, we're going to spend a little time. As you know, it's Friday evening, start of the weekend, and person doesn't really want to be hanging around anybody other than what they intend to do for the weekend. Some are finalizing their plans. Some have actually leave home already. So you see, you have your plans in gear. So Auntie D is just here trying to give a little in, trying to peep in a little, and encourage us all that weekend is on us. We have to try our best. What we put in is what we get out, but let us try and have an enjoyable weekend, right? We see many things happening around us, accidents, all manner of different things happening. Broken homes, people are unhappy, loss of lives, so many things. And more recent now, I noticed were two things. The earthquake that happened in Indonesia. Boy, it looks awful. Everything just crumbled. Hi, guy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Auntie D TV. Welcome to the live. Happy to have you. Come on in and let us share a little moment together. Right. And when I look at all the things crumble, the houses, and it just in Taiwan, I was saying Indonesia, sorry, it was in Taiwan. Taiwan, right? It was Taiwan. Or was it Indonesia? It was Taiwan. But I stand to be corrected. And it was so, so sad. Glad to have you guys. Just as you come on, just touch the thumbs up button. Because I know many persons. Hi, Fayan Kiam. Hi, how are you, Fayan? I'm happy to have you. How are you doing? How are you doing? The Erin live. Hi, Erin. How are you? How are you guys doing? How was your day so far? Guys, when you come on and just like up just touch the thumbs up button. I'm from where you see me. I'm a Jamaican. Right? Just touch the thumbs up button, man, and let it go up so other persons can see. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to see. Yeah. Heathmeet Singh said hi. Hi, Heathmeet. How are you doing, Heathmeet? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Are you having, what's the weather like where you are? Are you having nice weather? Where I'm at is cold. Cold. So you have to be inside. So that's why you see me have on things. That's why you may ask me, where am I? That's why you may see me looking like this. Because if I'm going outside, I have to put on something warmer. Why, Heshmeet? Heshmeet, why would you want to know my age, Heshmeet? Tell me about how you plan to spend your weekend. That's what we want to talk about. Not age. Age is just a number. Age is just a number. How do you plan to spend your weekend? Are you going to be home? Where you are is very hot. Oh my, I wish I had some of that heat right now. Because where I'm at, I have to have the heater on to get some warmth. Yeah. And guys, touch the thumbs up button, man. Quite a few of you come on and you have not touched the thumbs up button. Touch the button, man. You live in Canada. Whoa. Faizan. No, I'm not. I am not Faizan. What is it? Why do you want to know that? And you guys are giving me the heart and emojis. I want to see you touch the thumbs up button, man. That's what is more important with YouTube right now. What you're doing is fine. That's decorating the live. But it's a thumbs up that they are looking at more now, right? So they can send it out so other persons can see the video. You know, it's if we are going to be on and the thumbs up button is not up, then it algorithm will not go. And I don't think you want us to just be here and the algorithm remains as it is, not no movement. Come guys, man. Come. Hi Nicholas, how are you? How are you doing? Touch the thumbs up button, guys, man. You people fingers are so stiff. You're not touching the button. Touch it, man. It's free. You don't have to pay. You don't pay to touch a button, you know. You don't pay to touch the thumbs up. Touch the thumbs up and let it go. Let it move. Quite a few persons come on and I've not seen anybody touch the thumbs up button as yet. So, hey Smith, what's the weather like? I think Canada is very cold right now. You're north of us, and I think it's cold. But maybe it's manageable. Right, thank you. Somebody liked the live. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. So, head meet. You're living in Canada. What's Faizan? What is it you want to share with Auntie D, Faizan? I realize you're out. You're really bursty with your arguments. What is it you want to share? And Nicholas too, McCarthy. McCarthy, that name sounds familiar. Hi Nicholas. How are you doing, Nicholas? How are you doing? Did you have a good day today? I was just talking before you guys came on about the things that are happening around us, where the earthquake that came and ravaged parts of Taiwan, and it makes the material that builds the houses just look like crumbs, just crumble them, and they have so many persons remain alive with all those things falling on top of them. And earlier in the week, there was a roof that collapsed in Dominican Republic, and over 200 persons also were unalive. So you see what has been happening. And then this morning, last evening, this helicopter, the thing on the top there that spins, oh Lord, I remember right now, it broke off the helicopter and it caused the helicopter to plunge upside down into the Hudson River. And all 6 persons were on board. They never make it. So sad. There were 3 children and the parents and the pilot. You know, it is, when I look at it, I said, my God, you know, nobody. And they posed to take some pictures just before they board the aircraft, not knowing that something would have happened. You know, it looks so sad. You know, you cannot do anything. The thing break off. It cannot spin anymore. The chopper, whatever they call it, it cannot spin anymore. It broke. So you see it falling down from the sky where the helicopter was. So there's nothing to control it anymore. So it turns over, and then it plunged down into that river. When I saw them pulling it up from out of the river, it was so sad. These things can happen to anybody. So, you know, we have to remember those persons' family in our prayers, because you don't have to meet the person and know the person in person to pray for them, to say something for them. Because by the time they would realize what is happening, they were already in the water. Maybe they didn't even realize, because they're not the ones who was flying the helicopter, who was doing all that thing. Maybe they were sitting there quite comfortable, and the thing flew off. Sometimes we wish we know things beforehand so we could avoid. But you know, you never know, so you just go at it. So there are no more 6 persons. And remember the one that plunged a few months ago, that plunged into the Potomac River. And then this one now is in Hudson River, a big river that one is too. Oh my Lord, it is so sad. So, so sad. So I see I have persons coming in and going out. Welcome to the live, guys. And when you come, just touch the thumbs up button and come on in and say hi, man. And we want to talk a little, not for, I won't be for very long. We won't be in here for very long. Talk a little about our the weekend that is ahead of us. And many persons would have started. And next Friday would have been what? Good Friday. So you're going down into Easter. So Sunday now will be what is known as Palm Sunday. And that is observed mainly in some of the Sunday churches, especially the Anglicans and the Catholics. I don't know if they still do it. Palm Sunday, that is Sunday before the Resurrection Sunday. It is so, you know, so we have to think, and we know that during this time, Lent is just a few more days to go. Lent ends at Easter, so Lent would end next Sunday. That is not this Sunday, but the other Sunday. So, persons have given up eating meat, they have given up on some things. Some go on a period of fasting because, they say they are going to purify their bodies, so they don't eat anything because they are reflecting on the crucifixion. So because of that, now they are trying to be more Christ-like by giving up some things. It is good. It's good for the body. Body gets a chance to cleanse. Some persons directly takes a long fasting period, and some doesn't do anything at all. They just go from day to day, the same thing. I don't think they remember the real reason for Easter. I don't know if persons just focus on Easter as eating bun and cheese or fish. Bun and fish or bun and cheese. That's what most persons, when they think about Easter, that's what comes to mind. But when you think about Easter, you should think of the Passover, right? The last supper, which is also known as the Lord's Supper. And Christians believe in that, I know. But there are other religious bodies that does not believe in it. They have different theories. But whether or not we believe in it or not, there must be somebody who is of a higher being, who is somewhere looking down, on the things that we do and say. And I don't think it will just evolve. I don't believe in that, but some persons do. So I won't beat them on it. I let them have their belief. And if persons share the belief, we can talk about it. Why you'd believe that the earth starts as a result of evolution. If you believe in the creation story, why you believe in the creation story. So whatever you believe in, there must be a reason. We don't just believe in something because we want to believe in something. There must be a reason, a purpose why you'd want to believe in something, right? Yeah, some persons, they are like, they don't pay any attention to whether or not the earth was formed by creation or it was evolution. All they care about is that they are existing. They are existing. They don't care about anything else. And I don't think we should be like that, because it must be that someone is above us. Someone is above us. And we have read stories and we have read books. We have read the Bible. Other religious groups have their books too. It would be nice sometimes if people could really converse and don't get upset with each other. But you have persons who, because you don't share their view, they think differently. And because you don't share their view, they think that what they believe in is the right one. So everybody believes in what they believe. So many right ones are around. So if all of them are right, how are you going to know which one is right? What are you going to do to find out which one is right? Right? You have to apply some measure because everybody come and say they are right. They are the right ones. So you're going to be frustrated and then you say you don't want to hear anything from nobody then because you don't know what to do. But if we pray earnestly, I believe the Lord will guide you into all truth. Even though you will see your heart desire, because some people are not really interested, they just say it. They don't have an interest. But when you have an interest, you will see your heart's desire that you want to know more and you want to know the right or the truth, I should say, not the right so much as the truth. And then you go to him earnestly because my God never tell anybody, say, you must always allow somebody to come to him for you. He say, you must come to him yourself. Right? So you don't have to go and tell somebody, say, go and pray and ask the Lord to grant me health and strength and wisdom. You can do it yourself. Mm-hmm. You can do it yourself. How many times people rely on the pastors to do things for us, and sometimes they don't even do it until when they see you, they say, yes, they do it, and sometimes they didn't do anything. You say, Pastor, did you pray for me? Yes, I did. Maybe you didn't because I didn't remember. Or as well as you can do it. But most of the time, they tell you things to make you feel happy and comfortable. So when you see him again, you won't come back with the same question. So that's why I say, people have to be mindful of what they believe in and where they put their mind is. Because wherever you put your mind, that's where your heart is going to be. That's where your belief is going to be. Right? So we just here. I hope persons are taking a little, those who are not going out for weekends. If you do, be careful on the roads and in your travels. Sometimes you can't even be too careful because you don't know when the danger is coming, but at least you try to experience some put out some caution. Right? And those who are going to be at home, whatever you're doing at home, take time out for yourself because not every weekend persons can pack up themselves and go somewhere because it's costly to travel. If you're going to drive, it costs a lot to buy the gas. So wherever you're going to go, you do it the plane or the train, it's going to cost. So sometimes you have to just stay home and do with what you have. And they make everybody be comfortable. So you look, holidays coming up now, when everybody will be home, children will be home, you can take the family out, maybe on the Easter weekend, and have a little fun. People need to have a little time. We don't just sit from work to home and then don't get any little pleasure. Right? We need pleasures. Make us come alive and be lively and be happy. Because we carry every stress for the bills, the food bill, everything. We have it carrying on our heads. And then we become frustrated and easy to get annoyed. So you have to know when it comes to the weekend, you say, come on now, you put down some things and try to have a little relaxation. But come Monday, you have to start again. But you have to have a time when you start, another time when you put it down, because you cannot carry it all the while. You're carrying it through the week and through the weekend and through the next week, you're going to become frustrated. You're going to become frustrated. So, I want to spend a few more minutes. So we can, we can share. And people need to realize that sometimes you don't have to go very far for your weekends, But at least you can get out of the house. You can get out of the house sometimes, man. Some people go to church. Some people do go to church. I hope I can go tomorrow too. Some people do go to church. But some people don't have anywhere to go other than church. And some, they go do shopping for the family. They do go to the stores and get the necessary things that they need. And some don't go anywhere. So they're at home all the while and they become bored. And then they become confused because everything is weighing down. They don't get a chance to get out of the environment and get a little breather. The brain can be more relaxed. But sometimes all you need to do is just go out for a couple of hours, and you return and you feel different. You feel so much more different. So the clock is ticking down. Next few more minutes, and I'll be off, giving people time to unwind and to relax. And maybe some homes they don't have any big cooking on a Friday. They go out and have dinner. Some go by the different places. Some go KFC and Burger King and to restaurants and they have their meals because everybody's tired. Children are tired. Everybody's tired. So they just go out and or they order. They call and order, and then now the food is delivered. So nobody bothered to be around the stove or in the kitchen rather to do anything. But the fact that they're going to be in the kitchen preparing, they're going to be caught up preparing and cooking. So maybe you're going to be so tired that you may even fall asleep on the couch and something goes wrong on the stove because you're tired. And some people are not, as a matter of fact, some homes I know on a Friday have light things, very light. They don't really cook, there's some light things. Because maybe so much eating of so many different types of meals during the week. So when it comes to Friday now, they just sort of close off the weekend, close off the working week to just unwind and just have some drinks, some juice, relaxation, talk and laugh and watch movies. And while others will do worship and do what they need to do. Thank you for the hearts. Some people are just giving me the hearts. They give me the thumbs up, but they are still standing outside. They don't want to come in. But I'm going to wait a few minutes because whenever I do a live, I have noticed it that when I'm about to leave, that's the time persons tend to roll in. And I'm not going to roll out and leave them rolling alone. I'm going to stay and roll with them. Right? And sometimes persons want to say something, but they wait until the last minute or so, then they may put out their statements. And whatever time a person does that, I don't normally leave. I would stay around a little. Because that person made time which they didn't have to. But they made some time to be on the live, to share something. And maybe when I'm expecting them to share, they were not ready to share as yet. So they share when they are ready. And then that I will have to adhere to. Wow. And also, as I remember too, this container of chicken that was found washed up on the beach in Portmore. Persons are really coming out to talk how much they are enjoying the meat. Guys, I could not believe my eyes. People are saying how much they pick up. So one person they pick up 14 and they only have 3 or 4 leave, and how the meat is well seasoned and nice. I could never believe my ears. I said, really? A person pick up something just like that and eat it and come in to talk how much they feel about it? I think those persons are sick in their head because maybe it's not ready to give them any effect. But I still don't understand. They say it was coming from a particular country, Brazil, to go to Cayman. But none of those two countries come out and say anything. So is it that they're not aware? By now, I think the world is aware that the thing fell off the ship in the deep, and the sea washed it closer, right on the shore. I don't know, it must be some huge waves. It's a huge container to take, and it's not made of board, it's very heavy, you can't push it, and you cannot lift it. And you just come and just dump it right there. Isn't it interesting? But what I find not interesting and very unwise is that person's really consuming it. And they shouldn't think about to open it, because opening it is going to be very tempting. So they should just see it and leave it. Based on what an old Jamaican parlance would say, see and blind. See it and pass it by and let the authorities go and deal with it. But they took it upon themselves and forced to open it. And when they realized what they saw, they were so excited. So they began to happy and share and take up and everybody help themselves. Nobody thinking about the effect of what can happen later. I didn't know people were that brave. I think people were more wiser now. I didn't know that people would do something like that and feel proud to come on the television and talk about it, how much they are enjoying it. But you see again, when you are poor and not able to have such facilities, you tend to do things that is above the norm. Persons would not really gravitate to that and do. They'll try to be more cautious. But because you'd say that they are poor, they cannot afford it in the stores, they are glad to go and consume it. But guys, it's not safe. You don't know where it was going or where it was coming from. And wherever it's missing, nobody is saying anything. Fishermen went out to sea. They have not seen that thing. Nobody have seen it. And it just wash up on the shore. It's a mystery. That's why most still we should not eat it. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. Come and share. Let us have a little talk. That's what I'm saying. A little talk about the upcoming weekend. What are your plans? What are you planning to do? Are you going to be going to church? You're going to go for a stroll? You're going to visit some friends? You're going to have friends come over? Because friends can come over, and you don't have to have a party. Your friends come over, you can just have some drinks, and they sit and they talk a little, and you have some music, you play music low, and people just share. It's a way of relaxing. You don't have to have a big party. Because you want your friends to spend some time there. You get to buy some drinks, or you prepare some drinks, and then you just relax. Or you order it, call and order it. You relax and you talk. How was the week went and how this happened and what did you did? And people will laugh and ease the tension and relax all those muscles that are so tensed up and tight. Give the heart a rest so the heart can be happy. So you'll be laughing and you know and the breathing and everything helps the whole being. As the Bible says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. So if you are not going to be merry, means you're not going to be happy. Your heart is going to be sad. So when you're sad, you give your heart more stress. But when you're happy, it makes the heart feel like you're giving it medicine. A merry heart does good like a medicine. Yes, people, we are going down now into the final moments, final minutes coming on. So I can say that we hope to spend, if it's even half an hour or so. And you can, whatever you do for your weekend, I don't know if person will go to the beach now. I don't know if the water is cold or, the waves are choppy. But if it's, I don't see now as a nice beach time, but you may go to some beach where the water is just nice, but be careful. Be careful. And they always say that during Lent, strange things happen. So I don't want anybody to go missing. I don't want anybody to go missing. I want anybody to what? Be safe. And we can, hi, Signer boy. Hey, how are you doing, Signer boy? First time I'm seeing you on my live. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? How are you doing? Where in the world are you watching this live from right now? Where are you watching this live? I hope, I hope, I hope whatever was mentioned, you would have. Oh, Texas. First time I'm having someone from Texas. Welcome to Auntie D TV. I hope you subscribe before you leave. I hope you do, right? I always encourage persons to subscribe to my channel and just leave something so I can go back to your channel and look at your video and also give you some support. I am. Okay, already did. Because if nothing is left, um, I won't be able to identify. So I'm going to make a note of the name. I've never seen that name. It's such an unusual name, sign up. Sign up. Sign at boy. Let me make a note of it. Please sign at. Sign at boy 097. Okay. All right, sign. I thank you. I'm going to check you out and look at it. I will not subscribe tonight, but I will check you out first, and then I give you some hours sometime tomorrow. Yeah, man, we have to do, you see, we have to help each other, We have to. So if persons, you have some persons, they want you to subscribe to them, and they don't, when you subscribe, they keep quiet. They don't come back and subscribe to you. So they're adding their numbers, and you're just there helping people. So what persons I realize are doing is when somebody subscribe to them and they don't respond, the person go back and take down. I didn't know people do that. They go back and pull back the unsubscribe. So that's why I say if you leave something, you just have to just even wave. I will find you. And I will look at it, what I'm telling you, I will try and look at it this evening. But YouTube wants you to give it some hours. So if I look at it this evening, I can subscribe at it tomorrow. Because I will look and see what your videos are and give you support. I believe we should support each other. That's my belief. You have some person, they don't give no support, but they want you to support them. They don't give no support. You understand? So they will not support anybody because they think, based on what I listen to some people in they talk, they think that the pie is just enough for them. It's not enough to reach out to others. And I still believe the pie is still enough to reach out to others. Because what about those persons who were on it? I don't know if persons are on YouTube from the very beginning until now. And I didn't know that YouTube has been around with this sort of, program for so many years. So many persons spend quite a few years on it. And then when they see new persons, it's like you're going to a school. Those who are at the school before you, they feel that they are the big bad ones. So when you are new, they try to treat you away to make you look like they're trying to rob you, make you become uncomfortable. Sometimes they bully you too. And then you may just draw back and don't bother. Like I always say, to start something is very difficult. It's easy for you to continue, but to start, and I've been watching YouTube from quite a couple of years before, and it was just December I said to myself, I would like to start a channel in the sense of what I'm doing now, because I like talking to people. I may not be able to meet as many persons because I'm not a person who talks a lot, but because of the channel you have to talk, it helps you to reach out to others. Then you see the need and want others reach out to you too. So if we do it both ways, you reach to me and I reach to you, in a quick time, everybody will be comfortable. But that's not what everybody wants. Everybody wants just for themselves. So I'm happy if you had subscribed, fine. I will have to look at your channel and subscribe on it tomorrow. So you should be seeing it tomorrow. I don't know how fast YouTube will put it up, but I can surely look. I can surely look at your channel. And that you're from Texas. So what's the weather like in Texas if you're still there? What is it? Is it warm? Are you having warm weather? Oh, I suspected very warm. Okay, we up here are cold. Where we are is cold. Where I'm at is cold. But I'm still thankful. Still thankful. Yeah. So what are you gonna do for the weekend? Are you going to be studying or going out or just staying home and relax? What are you going to do? You need to treat yourself so you can say, oh, I ain't going anywhere this weekend. I'm going to relax at home with my family or with my friends. And sometimes we go so far away and we have our little friends. Okay, you're going to do both. Fine. There's sometimes we pass our little friends around the area and go miles and don't pay attention to the little ones around us. You know? And sometimes we don't have to go anywhere, we can stay home and watch a movie with our families and just relax and have some nice food and nice drinks and maybe a friend or two will come over and talk. Talk and feel nice. And what the guys will say, hold a vibe, right? So it's nice that you have something, no matter how simple. So your family won't be too tied down in the kitchen this evening. I guess persons are going to have light meals, which is always, on a Friday evening. People just want something relaxing and easy, you know. Because when they look again to go and fix a nice heavy meal and then to go and wash up, oh my, and they were just coming in from work all week, they are going to be tired. So I'm happy that you guys are on. Maybe I need to go a few minutes. I was talking really about the different things that are happening around us. The earthquake that happened in Hi Spider Spider here. Hi, good evening. How are you doing? How are you? Happy to have you. Happy to have you. How is your Friday evening going? Are you having a nice Friday evening? Looking forward to a very pleasant weekend? Oh, mine is good so far. I won't be going anywhere. I'll be home. Well, I will be going to church tomorrow, hopefully. But if it rains tomorrow or too cold, I'm not going to get out. So I'm just hoping to have a very quiet weekend and get some rest. I've been busy all week. When I got home this evening, I couldn't resent it. I had to go and get a little nap. So it tells me that I'm kind of tired. But it's good that your body, you can feel tired and know when you're tired and know when to take a little break. Right? So I hope you have a good weekend too. And also, enjoy yourself. Spider wires. Spider your. I want to say it properly. Spider your. Spider your. Have you subscribed to my channel? I'm trying to reach the 1,000 and just at 900 and plus. I never see a thing. I've been working on this thing from December until now, and it is not easy, but I'm fighting it. Okay, you did because I'm looking at the spell of the name. Okay, and I think I subscribed to you too. Yeah. Yeah, because I was trying to see the name. Yeah, man. Spider here. I always say spider wire. So I was making sure it was you. Yeah. So, Spidey, okay. Yeah, man. I remember it. Yeah. So, I'm going to allow you guys to go and Spidey wire and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday evening. Oh, and remember, take care of yourself wherever you're going. Be careful on the roads. If you're going to be in any plane, just be careful, although you're not the one to neither fly the plane or be the pilot or anything. But because so many strange things are happening, a person may want to go out and is not comfortable because they don't know what will happen. And I reflect on the people who were at the Jet Set nightclub in Dominican Republic a few days ago, and the roof collapsed and made over 221 of them unalive. It makes one really kind of scared. You don't know what to do, and then the helicopter now again. That's a couple yes, last evening. So every minute something is going on, is going on. So whatever we do, we have to just pray and be strong and try to be as cautious as we can, because when these things are happening, so many accidents have happened on the road back in my home country. So many things are happening around. You're really wondering what is going on. So all we can try to do is be safe, and safe is not too much, but still continue to be safe. So guys, if there's anybody want to add something more about the, I can go on a little more. I'm not in any hurry. I see I'm having some more persons, and I'm appreciative that persons have decided to stop by and say hi and like up the live. And, you know, I don't want to. Okay. So I'm going to thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me into your space, into your home, into your cars, wherever you are. Thank you for sharing your space with me. And I do hope that your Friday evening will be very relaxing, guys. Remember, you need relaxation. Let the mind be free and everything. Just have just some good times and laugh and be happy and stay focused, right? See you in my next videos, guys. Remember to like, subscribe to my channel, and let us meet again another time. I hope to be on tomorrow afternoon, maybe about 6, 7 o'clock thereabouts. So see you then. Santa boy, bye. Make sure you come back again, Santa boy. I'm looking out for you and looking out for everybody. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye. Yes, I'm trying to work hard on it. I want to reach it. I want to reach it, because sometimes people maybe take a while to make up their minds, but I do hope I reach it. I'm at when I looked at it last about an hour ago or two, it was 9:05. I don't know where it is now, so I'm just hoping that I will reach it, right? And the watch hours, I believe I should be able to reach it as well. Thank you, Spiderware, for your very encouraging words, and also take care and see you tomorrow at about 7 p.m. All right, bye bye, guys. Thank you.